In this video I want to demonstrate the mode indication via the front panel LED on the carrier for H3. We'll start with a carrier with modules that are not currently configured, and as you can see from the front panel there are no LED indication shown. We'll now configure the input module to be an analog voltage input on the plus pin. You can now see by looking at the front panel a green-red sequence being flashed, and in this case, because it is mode 1, the sequence is a single green-red mode flash. There is a pause after the mode flash, and then the sequence is repeated. Now let's configure the minus pin to be an analog input. First of all, we'll make the plus pin passive and then make the minus pin an analog voltage input. This will make it easier to describe what is happening. If we now return to the front panel of the carrier, you can see the sequence is flashing a single sequence, but in this case it is a red-green flash sequence. This indicates that the minus pin is in mode 1. This sequence is repeated in just the same way as the plus pin. If I now configure the plus pin as well as the minus pin, you will see two sequences take place. First of all, a red-green, and then a green-red. So this tells us that the plus pin and the minus pin are both configured as analog input. Now let's change the configuration on the plus pin to be a frequency input. So now the plus pin is a frequency input and the minus pin is an analog voltage input. If we return to the front panel of the carrier, you will see two sequences. That's 4 flashes for the plus input, green-red, and 1 flash for the minus input, red-green. The sequence then repeats so that we can see the mode continuously. That demonstrates the main parts of the LED indication.